Hello friends, welcome back to a new video on AB coins. The Kennedy half dollar holds a significant place in American numismatic history. Introduced in 1964 following the assassination of President John F. Kennedy, the coin was meant to honor his legacy and became an immediate collector's item. Over the decades, while its use in daily commerce diminished, it retained a loyal following among collectors. The 2023 Kennedy half dollar continues this tradition, offering both historical homage and modern minting excellence. The Kennedy half dollar was first minted in 1964, just months after President Kennedy's assassination in November 1963. The coin replaced the Franklin half dollar, with rapid public approval and intense emotional significance. The obverse, front, was designed by Gilroy Roberts, showing a left-facing portrait of President Kennedy. The reverse, back, featuring the presidential seal, was created by Frank Gasparo. 64, 90% silver, 10% copper, 65, 1970, 40% silver, 1971 present, copper nickel-clad, except for certain special issues, silver proof sets and collector editions. The 2023 edition was released by the United States Mint primarily for collectors. While not widely used in everyday transactions, the coins are still considered legal tender. Philadelphia, P. Denver, D. San Francisco, S. Used for proof and silver proof sets. Design details, obverse. A sharp portrait of JFK with the inscriptions, "Liberty, in God we trust," and the year 2023. Reverse, the presidential seal featuring a heraldic eagle with a shield, olive branch and arrows surrounded by 50 stars, and the inscription, "United States of America," and half-dollar edge. Reader primarily for commerce, though modern Kennedy half dollars, especially post-2002, are rarely used in daily transactions. Most are released directly to collectors via numismatic products, mint locations. Business strikes are minted in Philadelphia and Denver, show signs of wear from handling, may exhibit dullness, surface scratches, or minor dings often found in rolls. Or bags from the U.S. Mint or coin dealers commonly graded as MS-60, MS-63, if relatively preserved mint packaging. Sold in sealed bags and rolls directly from the mint, or as part of U.S. Mint uncirculated coin sets, sharper strikes and more lustrous surfaces than circulated coins free from wear. Although bag marks or minor imperfections from the minting process can exist, collector grades, often graded MS-64, MS-68, with rare high-end examples at MS-69 or higher being highly desirable. San Francisco proof versions, proof and silver proof. Kennedy half dollars minted at San Francisco feature mirror-like fields and frosted devices. High precision finish intended solely for collectors. These are not released for circulation. Philadelphia Mint produces coins with no mint mark or P. Denver. Mint produces D. mint mark coin. San Francisco Mint produces proof coins marked S. Availability. Coins are sold online and through Mint subscription services in 200 coin bags, P or D. 2 roll sets, 1 from each mint, 3 roll sets, P. DNS if offered. Proof sets and silver proof sets, global circulation. Though legal tender worldwide, the Kennedy half dollar is not commonly found in circulation, even within the U.S. Internationally, it is more recognized among collectors and American currency enthusiasts. While exact mintage numbers for 2023 may vary slightly between mints, the mintage is significantly lower than circulating coinage like quarters or pennies, enhancing its appeal to collectors, highly sought after. Due to their purity, $9.99 fine silver, and elegant presentation, these are often graded and stored as investment-grade numismatics. Common uncirculated 2023 halves may sell close to face value. High-grade examples, MS-67 Plus, and proof coins command premiums. The 2023 S silver proof often sells above issue price due to limited production and silver content. The 2023 Kennedy half dollar serves as a modern continuation of a beloved American coin series. Though no longer a mainstream circulating coin, it stands as a tribute to President Kennedy's enduring legacy, a testament to U.S. Mint craftsmanship and a cherished piece for collectors worldwide. Whether held in circulated rolls, displayed in pristine uncirculated conditions, or housed in collector-grade proof sets, the 2023 Kennedy half-dollar remains an emblem of American history and heritage. In celebration of the 200th anniversary of American independence, the U.S. Mint launched a series of specially designed coins in 1975 and 1976. Among these was the 1976 Kennedy half-dollar, a commemorative coin that stands out in U.S. numismatic history. This coin was not only a symbol of patriotism, but also a nod to the lasting legacy of John F. Kennedy and the nation's journey since the Declaration of Independence. The Kennedy half-dollar series was first introduced in 1964, a few months after the assassination of President John F. Kennedy in November 1963. The coin was created to honor the fallen president and quickly replaced the Franklin half-dollar in circulation. By the early 1970s, the United States was preparing to celebrate its bicentennial. To mark this momentous event, Congress authorized a redesign of the reverse sides of the quarter, half-dollar, and dollar coins. This initiative was supported by Public Law 93-D127, passed in 1973, which allowed the U.S. Mint to strike these special commemorative coins for circulation during 1975 and 1976. To prevent confusion over date-specific production, all bicentennial coins were dual-dated 1776 and 1976. This special dating applied to all coins minted in these 2 years, even though none were dated 1975. The obverse of the bicentennial half-dollar retains the original Kennedy portrait designed by Gilroy Roberts, chief engraver of the U.S. Mint. This profile, facing left, became iconic upon its debut in 1964 and remained unchanged for the bicentennial issue, except for the dual date 1776-1976. The reverse was specifically redesigned for the bicentennial by artist Seth G. Huntington. It features an image of Independence Hall in Philadelphia, the birthplace of American independence, and the site where the Declaration of Independence was adopted. Inscriptions on the reverse include United States of America, 100 Years of Freedom, a pluribus unum, half-dollar. The design honors American freedom, progress, and national pride. The Kennedy bicentennial half-dollar was minted at 3 facilities: Philadelphia, no mint mark; circulated and proof coins, Denver, D; circulated coins, San Francisco, S; proof and special collector editions, mint marks, location, the mint mark is located just above the 7 in the 1776, on the obverse of the coin. Here are approximate mintage totals for the 1776-1976 Kennedy half-dollar, Philadelphia, no mint mark. 234 million, circulation strikes, Denver, D. 287 million, circulation strikes, San Francisco, S. Proof, clad. 7 million, 40% silver. Uncirculated. 11 million, 40% silver proof. 4 million. Note: the 40% silver versions were issued only in collector sets and not intended for general circulation. The clad Kennedy half-dollars, Philadelphia and Denver, were widely released into circulation starting in 1975. However, they were rarely used in daily commerce. By the 1970s, half-dollars had largely fallen out of favor with the public due to their bulky size and limited utility in vending machines. Many Americans recognized the bicentennial coins as special and chose to keep them as souvenirs or collectibles, even those in circulated condition. As a result, high-grade circulated examples are still relatively common, though not always seen, in everyday transactions. Coins that did circulate often show signs of wear: flattened high points, Kennedy's hair, Independence Hall, rim dings and scratches, dull lust. The U.S. Mint issued uncirculated sets containing pristine examples of the Kennedy half-dollar in both clad and 40% silver. These coins were struck with extra care, typically using fresh dyes, resulting in a sharper strike and brighter finish. Clad uncirculated sets, available in annual mint sets from 1975-76, 40%. Silver uncirculated coins, sold in special 3-coin. Silver sets with the quarter and dollar. Proof coins, clad in silver. Proof coins were struck with highly polished dies and specially prepared planchets to achieve a mirror-like finish. These were sold directly to collectors by the mint.clad proof. Minted in San Francisco, these coins have a deep mirror finish and frosted devices. Percent. Silver proof, also struck in San Francisco and included in special silver proof sets. Proofs remain highly sought after, especially those with strong cameo contrast and no visible imperfections. Values depend on condition and composition. Circulated clad coins, $0.50 to 1 uncirculated clad coins, 1 3 silver uncirculated coins, 4 8 silver proof, coins, $6 $15 depending on grade. High-grade certified examples, MS69, PR6970 DHAM, can reach $30 to $100 in the right market. Collectors often seek these coins in original government packaging or certified slabs from grading companies such as PCGS or NGC. The 1776-1976 Kennedy $50 stands as a timeless tribute to 2 great American milestones, the birth of the United States and the enduring legacy of President John F. Kennedy. Though millions were minted, the historical significance, unique design, and diverse metal compositions make it a treasured piece among collectors and history enthusiasts alike. Whether found in pocket change, tucked away in a collector's album, or displayed in a pristine proof set, this coin continues to remind Americans of their heritage, ideals, and the journey of freedom that began in 1776. 1894 Liberty Quitter dollar coin, though it's important to note that no official U.S. mint coin is known by that exact name. You may be referring to the 1994 Liberty dollar, perhaps a commemorative, pattern, or private issue coin, or it might be a misinterpretation of a Statue of Liberty dollar or American Silver Eagle. For this script, I will focus on a plausible candidate, the 1994 American Silver Eagle, which features Liberty and was widely circulated in bullion and collector formats. In the world of numismatics, few coins capture the spirit of a nation like the American Silver Eagle. Among its most quietly significant issues is the 1994 edition, a coin minted in a time of global transformation and national renewal. But beyond the silver and shine lies a deeper story, a story of liberty, artistry, and geography that stretches across the United States and into the hearts of collectors around the world. First minted in 1986, the American Silver Eagle was born from the Liberty Coin Act, an initiative by Congress to create a $1 coin containing 1 troy ounce of 999 fine silver. These coins were more than currency. They were a message, embodying American ideals in precious metal. The 1994 American Silver Eagle marked the 9th year of this prestigious bullion series. It carried forward the timeless design of Adolph A. Weinman's Walking Liberty, first seen on the $50 from 1916 to 1947. Liberty strides forward, wrapped in the American flag, hand outstretched toward the dawn of a new day. On the reverse, a bold heraldic eagle designed by John Mercanti clutches arrows and an olive branch, symbols of readiness and peace. In 1994, these coins were minted at 3 primary locations: the Philadelphia Mint, the San Francisco Assay Office, and the West Point Mint. Most bullion coins bore no mint mark, but proof versions were struck in San Francisco and bore the coveted S mint mark, signaling their special status. Each mint operated under strict conditions, ensuring the integrity of the coin's silver content and its striking brilliance. The 1994 Silver Eagle is prized by collectors for both its silver content and its relative scarcity. The total mintage of bullion versions was 4,227,319, a modest figure compared to other years. Meanwhile, only 372,168 proof coins were struck, making it one of the lower mintage proofs in the series. Coins that entered general circulation or were poorly stored often show signs of wear, loss of luster, surface marks, or light scratches. These are considered circulated and often grade lower on the Sheldon scale, between XF, extremely fine, and AU, about uncirculated. However, most 1994 silver eagles were not intended for circulation. Bullion coins typically remained in investor vaults, and proof coins were sold in plush presentation cases with certificates of authenticity. Uncirculated examples, especially those graded MS69 or the elusive MS70, fetch higher premiums in the market. Proof coins graded PR69 DCAM or PR70 DCAM are particularly desirable due to their mirror-like fields and frosted devices. Today, these coins can command between $40 and $100 in bullion form, depending on silver prices and condition. Proof versions range from $80 to over $250, with pristine specimens certified by NGC or PCGS, reaching even higher valuations. Interestingly, though minted in the United States, the 1994 Liberty dollar has traveled far beyond its borders. International investors, especially in Europe and Asia, have long viewed silver eagles as a stable store of value, a blend of American heritage and financial reliability. Whether in the hands of collectors or investors, the 1994 Liberty Silver dollar remains a snapshot of American artistry and economic policy in the post-Cold War era. It is more than silver. It is a symbol, a quiet, enduring echo of liberty cast in 1 troy ounce. From the halls of the U.S. Mint to coin cabinets around the world, its legacy continues to shine, formatted for voiceover, presentation, or educational video production. Also, if you're referring to a different coin than the 1994 Silver Eagle, such as a commemorative issue or a misprinted quitter piece, please upload an image or provide more details and I can adjust the accordingly. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget like, share, and subscribe more coin collecting content. The 1972 Kennedy half dollar. Its full history, geographical distribution, circulation, and uncirculated conditions, and other numismatic insights. This long-format script is ideal for educational content, a video narration, or a collector's reference. The Kennedy half dollar is one of America's most iconic and symbolic coins, minted in honor of the 35th President of the United States, John F. Kennedy. The 1972 Kennedy half dollar represents a fascinating point in U.S. numismatic history, both as a circulating currency and a collector's item. Let's explore the story behind the 1972 Kennedy half dollar, its origins, geographical circulation, the conditions in which it was minted, and what makes uncirculated versions valuable to collectors today. The Kennedy half dollar was first introduced in 1964, just months after President John F. Kennedy was assassinated in November 1963. The coin was designed as a tribute to the fallen president and quickly became a treasured item in American households. By 1972, the Kennedy half dollar had been in circulation for 8 years. It was no longer made of 90% silver, as the silver content had been significantly reduced in 1971. Thus, the 1972 Kennedy half dollar was struck with a copper-nickel-clad composition, a core of pure copper sandwiched between 2 layers of copper-nickel alloy. The obverse front of the coin features a left-facing bust of President Kennedy, designed by Gilroy Roberts, the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint at the time. The word Liberty arcs above his head, and the phrase, "In God We Trust," is inscribed below with the date 1972, centered at the bottom. The reverse back of the coin features the presidential seal, a heraldic eagle with a shield on its chest, an olive branch in one talon, and arrows in the other, designed by Frank Gasparo. Encircling the design are 50 stars and the words United States of America and half dollar. In 1972, Kennedy half dollars were minted at 3 locations: Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark; Denver Mint, marked with a D; San Francisco Mint, marked with an S, used only on proof coins, Philadelphia. 153.8 million Denver, 141.9 million San Francisco, proof only. 26 million Philadelphia and Denver coins were distributed widely across the continental U.S. and used in general circulation. San Francisco proofs were not circulated. They were sold directly to collectors and primarily distributed through mail order and subscription services. By 1972, half dollars were already seeing limited use in everyday commerce. Although the coin was still minted in large numbers, it was rarely encountered in daily transactions. Several reasons contributed to this. Public hoarding. Many Americans saved Kennedy half dollars due to their commemorative nature and emotional connection to JFK. Declining use. As vending machines, payphones and public transit systems didn't accept the half dollar, it lost utility. No silver content. The 1972 edition lacked precious metal, decreasing its appeal as a bullion investment. As a result, most 1972 Kennedy half dollars in circulation quickly became worn and lost their collector-grade condition. The coins typically show moderate to heavy wear. Luster is diminished. Details on Kennedy's hair and the eagle's feathers on the reverse become smoothed out. Value, generally close to face value, 50 cents. Though some slightly higher grades may fetch up to $1–2 depending on demand. Uncirculated mint state condition. Uncirculated coins, often taken directly from mint sets or rolls, retain their original mint luster and sharp details. MS-60 to MS-63. Common, may show minor contact marks. MS-64 to MS-66. Scarcer and command a premium. MS-67 and above. Rare, for 1972 due to quality control issues at the mint. These coins may be worth $20 to $200 or more, depending on grading service and eye appeal, made with specially polished dies and planchets. Frosted devices and mirrored fields came in U.S. proof sets issued by the mint. Value. Typically $5 to $10, though perfect PR70 deep cameo examples can be worth substantially. Remain 72. Kennedy half dollars are not especially known for major errors, but a few anomalies can attract collectors. Double die obverse or reverse, rare and valuable. Off-center strikes, also rare. Clipped planchets or die cracks, sought after by error coin collectors. Always authenticate error coins through a reputable coin grading company such as PCGS or NGC Storage. Keep uncirculated coins in protective holders or slabs to preserve condition. Authentication. Buy higher grade coins only from reputable dealers or certified sources. Proof versus uncirculated. Don't confuse proof coins with uncirculated coins. Proofs are struck for collectors and exhibit much finer details. Investment potential. While most 1972 Kennedy half dollars are common, coins in high mint state grades, MS-67 or better, or perfect proofs, PR70 DCAM, have long-term value. Their appeal lies in nostalgia and historical importance rather than rarity. Conclusion. The 1972 Kennedy half dollar is more than just a piece of currency. It's a reflection of a pivotal moment in U.S. history. Though millions were minted and many remain in circulation, high-grade and proof examples hold strong collector interest. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a history enthusiast, the 1972 Kennedy half dollar remains a compelling artifact of American memory, craftsmanship, and tribute.